Body Bags, where horror lies.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Monday's edition of Body Bags. This is Giallo week. We're all going to review an Italian Giallo film. I chose Four Flies on Grey Velvet from Dario Argento. This was actually one of his lost films that was found, and some of the parts that were cut out were put back into the film. Of course, the film is in English, but the cutout parts are in Italian with subtitles. Anyway, this film is about a man named Roberto. He's a drummer in a band. And for some strange reason, for the past week, there has been this strange figure that has been following him and stalking him. One day, Roberto decides to follow the stalker. He follows him to an abandoned theater, and he confronts the man. Of course, the man pulls out a knife, and Roberto basically tries to defend himself, and he ends up killing the stalker, supposedly. While that happens, of course, there's somebody in the abandoned theater that photographs Roberto stabbing the man. Then, basically throughout the film, there is somebody that is, I guess, kind of trying to blackmail Roberto, but not really. He's basically kind of just tormenting him. Roberto hires a private investigator and gets help from other friends to try to figure out who this person is that's messing with him. Let's see. People that find out who the killer is, or who the person is behind who the person is that took these pictures of Roberto, of course they end up getting killed. That's it's like a murder mystery. That's basically what Four Flies on Grey Velvet is really about. It's Roberto trying to find out who it is that's trying to kind of frame him, and it's your basic murder mystery. Now, what do I think about Four Flies on Grey Velvet? I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but this is what I think about Four Flies on Grey Velvet. Oh, fuck, it's still on? I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I'm not a big fan of Giallos, with the exception of a few. Of course, this one is no exception. I find this film to be very boring. I have a hard time staying awake watching this film. And to me, the majority of Giallos are the same thing. Typical, like first-person view as far as the killer goes. A lot of times you see a victim running from the killer. You see the killer's leather gloves, chasing them and stuff. And I mean, not in this film, but a lot of them. And I don't know it. A lot of them they bore the shit out of me, to be honest. I do like films like Torso, and I like New York Ripper, even though the fucking killer quacks like a duck. But it's Suspiria, classic. But most Giallos, I'd rather watch paint dry, to be honest. I know I'm going to get hate for this video, and I apologize. Everybody has their own opinion on films. I like all genres of horror, but Giallos are one of my least favorites. So yeah, Four Flies on Grey Velvet, out of 5 stars. I gotta give it a 1. I can't stay awake watching this film. I've seen it, I've tried to watch it 3 times, and I basically fell asleep through all 3 times I watched the film. But that's my review for you guys. feel free to blast me. It's okay. I understand. I know there's a lot of fans out there of Giallos. I'm just not really one of them. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. And everybody have a good day. Deuces.